What is going on, everybody? This is John with my boy Lee. This is episode 34.
Ooh, 34, the Shaq Laker episode this time.
Ah,
33, it was still the Shaq episode, but it was the Cleveland Shaq episode.
and now it's
Or the
this
LSU
the
slash
LSU
Cleveland
slash Cleveland. Now it's the Lakers.
was the Laker Shaq
Dude, in a
episode.
couple episodes, you can have your Celtics track episode, and
Damn, Shaq had all the 30s numbers, huh?
you might as well, man. Nah, this is our dream episode, man.
Oh, Hakeem, I
For
like
for
it. All
Hakeem,
right,
the
all right.
dream.
Shouts out Hakeem. Is I think we talked about this last pod, but is Joel Embiid more Shaq or more Hakeem?
I don't know if you can even compare him to like dudes from back in the day.
He is his own
Just like you can't compare Jokic to dudes that played back in the day.
This is a new game, man. I mean, he went like Joel Embiid hit like a fading 3-pointer as the center.
Yeah,
Like if that happened in like the 80s and 90s, that's like high key like blasphemous.
I think the last time I saw, I think you'd get like a Brad Miller type that used to shoot an occasional three as a center.
Lambeer, that was like his thing. He'd stretch the floor. He'd,
Yeah.
he'd hit a three or two.
Yep.
But it was very like it's norm now. Back in the day, it was all like, oh, you can't it was like frowned upon. Is like, yeah, you can't win a championship that way. And now it's like this is how
Now
you
it's
win a
like you have to
championship.
win the championship that way.
Yeah.
It's all D'Antoni's fault,
Shouts out Mike D'Antoni.
dude.
Did
Just interviewed for the Kings job.
he really?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
shit.
you might be seeing him in Sac.
I like the Golden One Arena though. It's not bad. They have like a bunch of things. It's not bad. I don't hate it. I haven't been inside, but I just been to like the little shops outside of it or like the little places around
Mm-hmm.
it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. What's been your favorite like stadium that you've been to or like basketball stadium? I don't know if you've been to a lot, but I guess if you could choose one.
I've been to. I mean, I really haven't been to that many. What I've been to was Staples,
Crypto.
which is no crypto. Oh God. It's really just that in Moda,
Which one's Moda?
Portland.
Oh, okay, okay. What's the Portland one like?
Honestly, it feels smaller than Staples Center,
Mm.
but it's
Is it
cool.
because like the surrounding areas? Because I feel like Staples, there's just so much shit around Staples too, and you're downtown and you're like walking. Is it downtown? Is Staples or crypto?
Te-
Whatever the fuck
Technically,
is
it's
it?
downtown LA.
Downtown-ish.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No. But Moda, it's like you're kind of. I don't want to say you're stacked on top of each other, but it's definitely more like arena, like old school arena, where it's like they try to fit as many people in as they can.
You're low key sardines,
Kinda,
kinda,
kinda.
kinda.
We're like
Mm,
we're like Staples Center, like you have some space to it.
mm. All right, I don't mind it.
But I will tell you, it gets a hella loud in that arena.
Moda.
Hmm.
I feel like I mean like when it's like that, I feel like that makes for like a fun like sports environment,
Oh
especially
yeah.
like everybody gets in it. Man, I hope Portland figures it out for Lillard's sake. I hate to not see him like contending,
Right?
you know? Like you want to see that guy contend.
Oh, dude, you need to see him contend.
Speaking of contending, just kidding. This is the most horrible transition ever. I'm watching Demon Slayer.
Okay.
uh
So how far are you?
um Solid transition. Solid
Oh, dude,
transition.
beautiful transition. Beautiful.
Beautiful transition.
Dude, A
Um
tier transition right there.
A tier transition,
A
bro.
tier.
Uh, I finished season one. I like it. I really like Demon Slayer, bro. Have you ever watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
No.
Ah, well, they are two very different um like animes in the sense of like fighting and stuff. Like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood uh is like alchemy and there's like science involved and like all this shit. Um Demon Slayer is the well, they're slaying demons,
Yeah.
but in Demon Slayer, uh, Tanjiro is trying to save, or Tanjiro has little sister Nezuko,
Mm-hmm.
and his goal is, oh, okay. So first off, the tragic first episode, like solid, like tragic first episode, like freaking Tanjiro's whole family dies, and you're like, yo, what the hell? And I didn't see it coming, and like they all died from like a demon, and then Nezuko ends up becoming a demon, and now Tanjiro, his goal is to have Nezuko come back to a human. So Full Metal Alchemist, uh, the Elric brothers, Edward Elric wants to have his little brother. He lost his
Mm-hmm.
body, and his goal is to get his little brother his body back, and
That's
that's what it
that's
reminds me.
that's the plot of Full Metal Alchemist
Mm-hmm.
Brotherhood.
Yep.
Do they
So
both have
like,
like the same plot? Oh, Full
what do
Metal
you?
with like Full Metal Alchemist and the Brotherhood.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just a. I think Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood goes towards the manga more. I guess I'll leave it at that. But that's why it reminds me of Full Metal Alchemist. It's just like the motivating factors for the main character is like they have a sibling that is hurt or is in dire need to be helped, and their whole motivation is to help their sibling come back to normal.
Nice.
So yeah, um, I love the action, and then just I think emotionally too. Just I feel like I connected to all the characters more. Like I really like connect to Tanjiro, and just that he lost his family and like the love he has for Nezuko, and like how Nezuko, I like how she got like brainwashed, or not brainwashed, but like hypnot. Um, what's the she got like inception high key because
She got hypnotized.
yeah, because when she was sleeping, and then after that, Tanjiro's master was like, humans are friends. And then every time Nezuko sees a human, she just sees like her family. Or anybody, because there is that one episode where the two demons helped out Tanjiro and Nezuko. Um, and then that one demon girl was like, she's like collecting blood samples of the main bad guy so they could figure out how to beat him. But yeah, I like how like Nezuko got like incepted and like sees humans as like good people and um doesn't eat humans, and she just like naps. That's like really adorable how she just naps. Uh yeah, dude, I like
Dude.
it.
Okay.
How did you feel about Demon Slayer?
Okay. So I'm gonna limit my opinion just to season one.
Yes, please, because I have not. I got to see the movie, then I got to binge watch season
Oh, dude,
two.
you need to see the movie, man. You need to see the movie. Season two, I liked season two better than season one.
Mm. I feel like that makes sense. It like adds on.
So, um, but with regards to season one, I liked it a lot. It was honestly like Demon Slayer was one of the few animes that like I felt like I was able to like digest enough to like keep watching.
Mm-hmm.
Super sad beginning. Not up level sad, obviously.
Did we talk about that on one of the pods
We
where?
talked about that a couple episodes ago. Not nearly as
Yeah.
sad as up,
Mm-hmm.
but you know it is sad.
Tragic. It
It's
gets you
tragic.
hooked.
It get,
They
you
make you root for Tanjiro immediately. You're like, I need this guy. Like, I'm on this guy's side.
you are heavily invested in Tanjiro so
Mm-hmm.
quick and so early on that it's insane. It's kind of hard to get to that point. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but like, Nezuko is a really cool character.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just because like I mean, come on, she naps, and when she doesn't nap, she's kicking ass.
Yep. Yep.
And then what you have, what Zenitsu?
Yeah, that's the he's always like crying about stuff, and he's always hella scared. It's so weird. Like I don't get his shit. So like he like he gets frantic and is just like super scared until he passes out, and once he passes out, like he gets into like this weird like Tyler Durden like Fight Club thing where
Yep.
it's like a second like personality, where like it's like who he wants to be, and then he just becomes like a badass.
Yep.
That's that's pretty cool. I guess I don't know if they go into that in season two or the movie, but like I want to know why that happens. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They kind of did in like the whole spider. Well, no,
Yeah.
not really.
They they touched on it. It's not like they didn't talk about it.
They talked about his training, but like they don't really like go into like when Zenitsu passes out, like why he becomes hella strong. They kind of touch on it because he like daydreams of him like being super strong and then after that like helping everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny how like he's not aware of it because when he like comes when he like wakes up, he's like, "What happened?" And then he's just like a bitch again.
Yep. But then yeah, like it's such an interesting juxtaposition between him awake and him asleep.
Mm-hmm.
It's fascinating to me.
I like all the different breathings. Like you know how like Tanjiro is like water. He's like water. He's like water. Then Zenitsu is thunder,
Thunder.
and then my man Inosuke is a beast breathing,
Yep.
and like it's all in like the breath, and like that's like how they get hella strong. Because I guess like the more that like you breathe into like your cells, like the more like they get hella stronger. I guess is
Mm-hmm.
like the logic to it. I like the little training at the end where like every like you know the little training arc before they go to the train. Um, so how they could always they're always doing total concentration breathing.
Yep.
And that's what makes them super strong all the time. How do you feel about like the whole like the nine like strongest like most powerful like demon slayers?
I mean, I feel like you have to include them just to give like the three of them something to kind of work towards
Yeah, I was gonna
outside
say
outside of Nezuko not becoming a demon anymore.
yeah, just like other kind of goals for all of them to kind of reach
It's a
towards.
it's a very it's a trope that gets used a lot.
That is true, huh? That is
Yeah.
something like these are the top, and you have to.
Then you have to either you have to join the ranks.
Yeah, yeah, that is they do that shit a
I
lot,
mean,
huh?
they did in Food Wars, man.
Oh fuck, they hella did, huh? It's like these are this is
These are the
the
best of the best, and they all have a special skill that makes them the best.
yeah, dude, that is a solid trope. Like these are in this world, these are the best, and they all have their quirks and their backstories, and this is who you're trying to reach towards.
Yep.
Damn, that's hella funny. They, I was like, what other animes do they have that? It was like literally the most recent anime we both super raved about.
Yep.
Damn. But okay, so you have you're gonna say like I have a question for you, and my assumption is due to your background is do I like Demon Slayer more than I do Jujutsu Kaisen? Was that your question?
No, but we can start there.
Okay. Um, it is hard. It is hard. I think they're both really good.
I'm at the edge of my seat here, man.
They're both really good. Um, I kind of got to give it to Demon Slayer, man. I really do. It's because I'm just so much more emotionally invested into it, and I think that's the difference. Like I really like, or you know what? I don't know. Maybe it's the hype in it. Maybe ask me this in like a month where like I haven't watched either of them recently, and I have to like maybe like rewatch and get into it. Um, but I don't know. Like right now, I feel like I'm really into Demon Slayer. It's just like so much like I'm more emotionally invested into them. Because
I mean,
there's like emotional parts in Jujutsu Kaisen, but I feel like they don't hit as hard as Demon Slayer.
right. I mean, I agree. I personally like Demon Slayer just a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
I think with Jujutsu Kaisen, like it's a really good show, but I feel like there's a lot more going on than with Demon Slayer.
Yeah, they're both good in like their own way. Because like when I think of Jujutsu Kaisen, I get like Naruto vibes, kind of from it.
Kinda.
Um, and yeah, it's like I like them different in their own way, but I'm gonna have to give the nudge to Demon Slayer because I'm just so much more emotionally invested into Tanjiro.
Okay. Off of that, what show do you think has better action sequences?
Ooh, ooh, damn, that's hard. I like Jujutsu Kaisen's action better.
Really?
Yeah, I enjoy like all the different like abilities and like salaryman's like all the different abilities of how they kill like the curse spirits. Uh Gojo's like how powerful he is and how he does all the cool blast. I just like how the all the different or like the Black Flash from
Yeah.
yeah, I think I like the action better in Jujutsu Kaisen because of all the different abilities that they have. Um, what adds to the action to Demon Slayer is just the emotional aspect. Like the action's hella tight. Like the action is super tight. Like I like all the swords and how everyone has like different like breathing styles for the swords. But I think along with like the action and then the emotional aspects to like the story while they're fighting,
Mm-hmm.
um, that what makes it really cool for Demon Slayer. Like the little part where they're fighting the spider dude, and he's like one of the 12 like bad guys, but like the lower end.
Yeah.
Uh, that was super hype when Tanjiro he lost his like half of his sword, then he started doing like the fire dance,
Yep.
and he was gonna like I don't care if I die at the same time, and then Nezuko did like the blood art demon thing
Yep.
and exploded the spider web. That shit was hella tight. But it was more of just like the backstory to it too. You know, it was like Nezuko is gonna die. It was just like emotional. But I think overall, I think the action, like seeing all the different abilities and the domains, I enjoy the thought into Jujutsu Kaisen's like the power scaling to it. I think the power scaling in Jujutsu Kaisen's way cooler. Uh,
Oh man, dude. I mean, I gotta tell you, I think I like the artwork style of Demon Slayer's fighting better than I liked Jujutsu Kaisen's.
just how it looked. So you just aesthetically how it looks is cool. I'm not mad at you at that.
Cause
Like
like,
the
cause
drawing's really cool.
yeah, like when you get into like their deep breathe, like their breathing techniques,
Mm-hmm.
and then with Tanjiro's like the rush of water that like flows through
Mm-hmm.
is like
It's very beautiful.
yeah, it feels like I'm watching art.
Mm-hmm.
But Jujutsu Kaisen, like as a fighting sequence, is probably a little more fluid. So I personally think I'd go with Jujutsu Kaisen as
For
for like better fight sequences.
oh, okay, okay. But you think
But
which one called?
like the storyline with Demon Slayer is better, and
Mm-hmm.
it's told in such a way that makes it easy to understand and digest.
Yes, that's what I like about it. Damn man, freaking low key like the demons are pretty cool. I feel like they're complex. I think it's kind of crazy how like they're all from like the main bad guy. Who's the I'm gonna Google it right now real quick. Uh Demon Slayer main bad guy. I'm literally gonna
Dude,
Google
dude,
main bad guy.
you just watched it.
Yeah, but I suck at remembering the names. Muzan Kibaduchi, Muzan. I'm just gonna say Muzan. And like I like you know what else?
Just say Muzan.
Um, I like how it's like 1920s, like Japan,
Hmm.
and how uh it's kind of what is that? Is that like the um what era is that? 1920s is like roaring 20s. So like there are cars, there's trains already.
Hmm.
In America that's like the Great Depression, but I feel like it's a lot like there's a lot of like technological advances in the 20s, right?
Right.
Yeah, I like that. And I think it's funny how Tanjiro and then Inosuke are like just country dudes from the mountains. And then they when in season one at the ending, where they've never seen a train before and they think it's some kind of beast.
Hmm.
That's hilarious.
Bro, honestly, it was kind of interesting. It was kind of interesting to see like some of the technological advances that come through. Because like when I first when because like the first couple episodes of Demon Slayer, that's not something you like anticipate.
No, yeah, it was once he went to Tokyo, you're like, oh shit, like this dude's like it's not because when I was watching it, I thought it was just like mountain people. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think of it like that, but it's high key like 1920s.
Was it 1920s?
I think so. Because I think I remember Googling what era is Demon Slayer in, and then it says it's a Shio era Japan, and I think that is
Oh,
let me see. Wait, hold up. I wonder if like that I don't know what the different um like eras mean in like Toshiro era. Like is that like when people oh yeah, that's when like they had like an emperor. So it was from 1912 to 1926. That's so cool. I enjoy like 19 the like the that little part like 1920s.
mm-hmm.
That's interesting. There's just like little trains and stuff.
Yep.
Goddamn.
So you just finished season one.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite character?
Dude, I'd say Tundra.
Okay.
Uh, yeah.
Okay. So
I hated Inosuke when he was when you first kind of meet him and he's all crazy, and then when he was beating up Zenitsu because Inosuke wanted to kill uh kill
Mm-hmm.
Nezuko like
Mm-hmm.
in the box.
Yep.
You're like, I fucking hate this dude. Um, but I guess you kind of get over it.
Honestly, once he took off his mask and you finally see it, Inosuke's face
Hmm.
changed him as a character.
Why? Because he looks like an adorable girl.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah. Well, at least it like
No, but like
humanizes him.
even no, I think that's the point I was actually gonna make. Um, he like started becoming, you know, they started humanizing his character once
Hmm.
they took the mask off of him, and I think that kind of allowed him to kind of like settle into the corp and with the group and everything.
Yeah. It's cool. I like the how they have that dynamic within all of them. Um,
I have a feeling it's not gonna be a super long series because I think with regards to like the manga, they've already finished it.
really? Damn, I want to finish the manga. We should review it. We still need to watch or start reading Jujutsu Kaisen. You said you started reading some of Jujutsu Kaisen, right?
I did. I
Mm.
did. I got like 6 chapters in.
Mm. All right, let me catch up to you then. After that, we'll do a podcast and we start reviewing the mangas. That'll be fun.
Dude, that sounds good, man.
But to Demon Slayer, you know how I said like I hated Inosuke because he was like kicking Zenitsu
Yep.
and wanted to kill Nezuko. You know who I really hate is like one of the like the nine top guys, the wind guy, the Sanima,
Mm-hmm.
Shizugawa,
Mm-hmm.
where he was just like torturing Nezuko, like stabbing her, and then after that, like forcing her to like want to eat him, and then Nezuko was like, "No, humans are good," and then she was like, "Fuck all that," and then that's what let the whole council and then the leader guy be like, "Okay, Tanjiro and Nezuko is like it's an exception," but I was like, "Man, fuck that dude."
Dude,
Like I
right.
really hate that guy. Like I really want Tanjiro to beat him. It's like beat him up.
A lot of them were like quick to be like, no, we got to get rid of her.
Yeah, and it's kind of like it's like a weird dynamic because it's like I'm pretty sure all of like the nine top people really went through a lot of shit of like through demons. So like their hate of demons runs super deep. It's just like the butterfly girl, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like her sister was like killed by demons. And I like how she was like, yeah, I just want to love. I want or not love, but she wants to be friends with demons, but she just can't. um Shinobu Kocho is her name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's cool. And I like how that's her thing too. That's why she kills through poison because she wants to figure out a way to be friends with the demons. And that's why I like the in like the little training arc where she was like, I want like she wants Tanjiro to succeed because what he's doing is like inheriting her dream kind of like befriending a demon.
Yeah.
Um but Tanjiro's like, I could smell your hate. And she was like, yeah, I'm always hella mad about that.
I think honestly, yeah. I I'm trying to. I feel like I would be speaking more, but like I feel like there's a couple of things that like I would start talking about, and then it would leak into like what you would see in season two, and I don't want to spoil. I don't want
uh
to spoil that for you.
yes, do not spoil any of that for me.
Okay, but I'll hit you with one last. I'll hit you with one last question regarding Demon Slayer.
Okay.
You've got a group. You've got a team of three behind you.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a team of three here.
Mm-hmm.
Who wins in a fight?
Oh. I think the Jujutsu Kaisen people. Well, I think the Jujutsu Kaisen people. Their abilities are just really OP. From what I know now, like I don't know really about um well,
Yeah.
if anything, you could say that it's kind of like the sorcerers are kind of like demons with like their abilities.
Yeah.
Um I honestly think though that the with Jujutsu Kaisen's abilities, I think they would kill like these three,
I think the.
especially right now, because I feel like the like these three are more like tweens,
Mhm.
where the Jujutsu Kaisen three is they're like high schoolers. I feel like they're a little older, so maybe like they've matured more for their of like they're a little stronger, I guess, because you know they lived a little longer and they've been able to train more.
Right.
Where it's these guys, they're still like growing into their bodies, like they're still tweens. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So these guys are feel a little more fully like matured. And I think if like let's say Megumi did a like a half domain, kind of like what he did towards the end of season one,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's incomplete, I think that would really fuck up these guys. But I don't think it would be like a full like they would demolish them because I think they would be able to hold their own because like these guys have fought demons that have crazy abilities just like the Jujutsu Kaisen people.
I
But I'm gonna give the nudge to the Jujutsu Kaisen 3.
I don't think it's not. I don't even think it's necessarily that close.
Do you think
I
would win?
I think Yuji bodies all three of the Demon Slayer dudes. Like
Just black flash them, just ah, gah, gah.
literally.
But I think if there's ever like a time skip where they get a little older, then maybe it would be different because they're still training, you know, especially like right now where they're only um like they're still like mastering like total concentration. I think if eventually they would make it like a fight, but still like I don't know power scaling enough in Demon Slayer to
Mm-hmm.
really to I guess like make a from what I have the information I have now, I got to give it to like Jujutsu Kaisen,
Yeah.
like with the power scaling and like just how all their crazy abilities.
Yep. I mean,
Hmm.
I mean, the thing about training is like both parties are going to train. So I don't even know
Yep.
if you can necessarily say, oh, this person's going to get better because the other group will probably get better too. It's
Hmm.
anime. It's usually
Yeah,
how it
yeah.
happens.
I get you. I get you.
But again, I don't think it'd be close. I think UG on his own can handle. And then if he turn like if like other dude takes over his body, that's even rougher.
Like Seneca, but I get you. Like the demon inside UG.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, I think I just have to watch more Demon Slayer where I see them do feats where they beat like a crazy ass demon that's probably on the same level as like a Jujutsu Kaisen character.
Mm-hmm.
And like if they kill the character like that, I'd be like, damn, they could probably kill like a Jujutsu Kaisen character. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I feel like the demons so far uh that I've seen in season one are probably like I don't know, like mid-level curses in Jujutsu Kaisen world, maybe.
Yeah.
Like I don't think they're like the super high level curses. Okay, who do you think bad guys have been stronger so far between the two that they fought? So like not because in like excluding Muzan because of course he's like super duper strong and we still haven't really like seen all the things that he could do. But like from all like the demons that Tanjiro has fought, do you think they're uh as much as a threat as all the people that uh Yuji and friends have fought
So who have you seen fight?
in Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
I think the strongest one was the spiderweb guy so far. Honestly, they get that gave him like a super hard time.
Hmm.
But I think just like the main demons in Jujutsu Kaisen, I think are hella stronger than them. Like the magma person, I think is probably stronger
Oh,
than
Jogo.
yeah. Then who's the other guy? Mahito?
Yeah, Mahito.
Yeah, I think Mahito is like way stronger than Spiderweb dude from Demon Slayer.
And honestly, I think Hanami, the
The
tree chick,
yeah, she's really strong too.
she's super strong.
Yeah.
I think it's thinking about it now, it's probably tough to compare, because like they make everyone in Jujutsu Kaisen seem like hella strong
Hmm.
in comparison to Demon Slayer.
Yeah. But that's it goes to kind of like the difference where it's the Jujutsu Kaisen is like that in terms of I guess like power scaling of like a very actiony anime.
Mm-hmm.
Like Naruto-esque, One Piece-esque, I guess Bleach-esque, where it's like crazy bad guys and then all these crazy abilities. And they're like in a school. Like it's very different compared to Demon Slayer, where like it's more just like the story. You're more engulfed in the story, and the action is just it's just nice to have the action with it.
Mm-hmm.
But you're there for like you're just rooting for Tanjiro to save his sister. You know?
Okay, I have to ask. What do you? Okay, you gotta put your thinking cap on.
Okay.
How do you think Demon Slayer ends?
I think it ends like how Full Metal Alchemist ends, where uh Nezuko is like a human again, but it was with great sacrifice where it's like, damn, that's like it's happy. No, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna say happy ending, son, where like Nezuko is a human and it's just very satisfying. We're like, yeah, they finally did it. I don't know how they're gonna do it. And it's gonna be like a crazy ride to when they get there. But I think it'll be a very satisfying ending to where Nezuko's a human. And then it would be cool to kind of like see them old. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's going to be very like long and drawn Like maybe there's a time skip. I hope there's a time skip because I want to see them when like they're like older. I think it's a time skip, and then maybe Tanjiro's like old, where he's like his master's age,
Mm-hmm.
and then Tanjiro or Nezuko hasn't aged yet. Um, so Tanjiro's old, and then after that, Nezuko finally becomes human, but she still looks like she's young still.
Yeah.
But at least, oh no, but that'll be sad because I don't want, I don't want like Nezuko to like not be able to, you know what I'm saying? Where she sees Tanjiro get old and Tanjiro dies before Nezuko.
Mm-hmm.
I okay, scratch that. Uh I don't want a time skip, and I just within like where they're at now, I hope that they were able to get Nezuko to become a human. That's
Okay.
how I want to end.
Okay.
They got to achieve the goal, right? I mean, Naruto became
Do they?
Hokage. Yeah, it's a shonen, man. Like they gotta achieve the goal. Naruto becomes Hokage. Fucking Goku beats the freaking Frieza. I don't know if Full Metal Alchemist was considered a shonen, but he saves his brother. Like they gotta achieve the goal at the end. Luffy will eventually become the the Pirate King.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm 100% sure about that. Because Oda already had the ending in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So he already has the ending and he's been working backwards this entire time.
So if he's been working backwards this whole entire time, has he confirmed that?
Yeah, he said that he's already drawn the final panel of One Piece.
Yes, but has he confirmed that dude's gonna be the Pirate King?
Yeah, man, he's that's like his motto, bro. He's definitely gonna be the Pirate King.
Bro,
If he doesn't become that's besides the point. That's besides the point.
bro.
We're going back to Demon Slayer. I I think my ending is Nezuko becomes human and Tanjiro achieves his goal.
Okay, and then okay. Does everybody make it out of the four?
Of like the three, like
Well, I'm including Nezuko
yeah.
in like the three.
Uh I don't know. I don't know if it'll get that dark. It is pretty dark. I think they'll all
It's a dark series.
yeah, I think they'll all be alive. I guess it's just me being optimistic. If someone had to die, I don't know. Like I don't know in like what kind of like crazy they have to go through like a crazy arc, I guess, to see if somebody dies, but I don't know. What do you think? Do you think somebody's gonna die? Like out of the in Demon Slayer, out of Inosuke, Zenitsu, and Tanjiro?
No,
And
I think they build up and I think they build up other characters and then they die, but
mm-hmm,
the core stays the core stay alive.
mm-hmm.
And then I think I think we have similar like mindsets on what we think might happen. I
Mm-hmm.
think there's gonna be a huge fight between like whatever remaining Demon Slayer Corp people there are in Muzan.
Uh-huh.
They'll find a way to win. In the fight, Nezuko's gonna turn human, and then she's gonna ride off into the sunset.
I think there's
There's
a
gonna be no more deep like, cause like I'm trying to remember if they talk about this in season one or not, but demons are in a way they're kind of tied to the demon that created them.
they're yeah, no, they're all based from like Muzan.
Yeah,
Like he's like the original. Let's say I like the lore in that too, though. Like what happened, what's up with Muzan, and like how long has he like been alive, and why is he so strong,
yeah,
and like why is like a lot of these demons, like he's like low key like the father of all of them,
mm-hmm.
kind of right. Like they're all connected to him, so that part's interesting. I think like a interesting dynamic because I don't think it's all black and white where it's like demons are bad and then demon slayers are all good.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's probably like corruption within the demon slayer corp where it could probably get um like to fight demons, maybe like they I don't know, like they lose their humanity within themselves fighting demons that are that are inhuman. So like like demon slayers lose their own humanity, but then after that, demons in themselves, like not all of them are crazy. I feel like they'll show like somewhere it's like compassionate, where it's kind of like Nezuko, like she's a demon, but she still has like humanity in her,
Hmm.
because all demons were once humans,
Right.
and they all became like demons, and they had to like eat humans. And low key, you know what else Demon Slayer reminds me of is Blade. You know how
Blade.
yeah, because just like the vampires, and then after that, when the sun comes out, they all die. And then how Nezuko low key is kind of Blade, where she's like well, no, well, yes and no, because she's just like a special demon. She's not like a daywalker where she's able to um like walk around in daylight, but she's a special demon where she doesn't eat humans. So that's kind of another part that reminds me of Blade. But yeah, I think there's gonna be like a arc where, or not an arc, but they'll get more into where like a demon is like pretty cool, and you're like, oh, that's a cool demon, and then after that, a demon slayer, like someone from the demon slayer corp is like you think they're good because they're a demon slayer, but they're actually like a bad person. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's an interesting dynamic that will happen.
I hope that happens.
But damn, man, other than freaking me watching Demon Slayer, uh,
And reading all of the One Pieces when they come out.
oh yeah, last chapter was really good. Um,
Dude, dude, there's been a lot of hype coming around these last like 5 6 chapters of One Piece.
yes, it's been. I say this every time when you ask me, and it's true every time. Shit's been crazy. Shouts out One Piece. But
Shouts
other
One
than,
Piece.
what else is new? Kendrick's gonna drop an album. Apparently, is what you
Oh
told me.
man. Yep. Kendrick Lamar is dropping an album. Album's coming out May 13th. He dropped it. He like randomly a fan was like, "Oh, so you're retired?" And then he is like, you know what? Bam. Replied to him in a tweet, with, like basically like confirming that he's not retiring.
That's crazy. It's gonna be his last TDE album.
It's gonna be his last TDE album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
And then he's teased the Heart Part 5.
Does he always do that every time like he's about to drop an album? Because when Dan was about to drop, he did the Heart Part 4.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, it was. I went to go see like the whole damn. I watched him when he was doing the damn tour, and like the whole Kung Fu Kenny stuff was really fun.
Yeah.
It was good. I want to go see Kendrick live again. It was really
Dude,
fun to go see
dude,
him.
I'd be down.
I should go watch him. But damn, how do you? I'm sad that it's his last TDE album because like
Is it gonna be his last album?
I don't
Is
think
the
so.
question.
I don't think so. But I think Kendrick's at this point where
I could see this being Kendrick's last album.
I could see
It
this
takes him so
being.
it takes him so long to make an album that like
I could see him dropping something kind of like a Jay Z 444. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like we didn't expect it, but we thank you, Jay Z, for giving us 444.
yeah.
Like he didn't have to do it, but he like artistically, Jay Z just wanted to like drop something, and he made something really good. I could see Kendrick doing that, but I think there's literally no timetable after there's no timetable after Damn, and but like the fact how this is like the last TDE album, kind of gives it like you could kind of see him like this is his last album ever like making it, but I don't think so. I think Kendrick's the type of guy to just always love music and will always drop another project.
I think he's too good to retire.
Yeah, I think he'll always make music, man. I don't not see him make some kind of music. It might not be in the same capacity that he did, where it's always a lot, but I could see him make music in some sort of fashion.
Yeah, I agree.
Hmm.
But
Did he say it would be his last one, or is just people saying
people
that?
just say people just saying that.
Oh, okay. What's it called again?
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
What the hell?
Honestly, like if this is his last solo, if this ends up being his last solo album, you can make the argument that Kendrick has put out the best discography, like of any rapper, all time.
Oh, just from like those five projects,
Yeah,
really? Like, because like they're all solid projects.
because they're all great projects.
Like there is never like yeah project. Because I could say that for like Drake Scorpion. I was like, yeah. I don't know if that counts as anything.
What do you like? Hold on, which album were we talking about?
Scorpion from Drake.
No, in relation to Kendrick.
Oh, I'm just saying that like I get you where it's
Oh
like
yeah, dude. I
where
mean,
he every Kendrick album was a solid album and
yeah,
like there wasn't just like a project that he dropped and you're like, yeah,
yeah.
like it was cool. Like but
Like Drake has Scorpion, Con-
even like
Kanye.
CLB was
Yeah,
like there's some they're like I don't even know about CLB.
dude. I haven't gone back to listen to CLB since it dropped.
I do because like sometimes when like I go out, like if I'm at like at a bar or something, they play like Girls Want Girls, and I'm like, oh, this it reminds me to like go back to it. Um, but it's just some songs. But yeah, I agree with you. Well, no, I don't. Damn, like ever, like Kendrick's the best. Wait, what's your statement? Kendrick
That
has the
Kendrick's
best discography out of every rapper.
right.
Damn. I don't know. That's kind of a spicy take.
It's a really spicy take.
But I guess you could defend it
I mean,
because
cause like I mean,
I guess it depends what this album is like. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it.
like
There are some people that hate Kendrick though, like they don't like him at all.
wait, really? How do you?
Yeah,
Okay, how do you not like Kendrick? That's the
some people
question.
just don't like him.
I don't
Some
get it.
like it's just too is just like too much for them. I guess I don't know.
He's too good of a lyricist.
It's just I think just sonically maybe they just don't like how it sounds.
Maybe, but like
But yeah,
I
I
feel like his sound like each album has like a different has like a different sound and a different like mindset to it.
yeah I think I don't know. I think maybe it's like they go into it maybe wanting it to sound like something that it's not, you know? Because like To Pimp a Butterfly is like its own. When I first heard it, I was like, well, this is different. Because I wanted Mad Good Kid, Mad City vibes from
Mm-hmm.
it, but it's not that at
No,
all.
it is not.
So then you kind of have to like appreciate it for what it is. Then I think what I liked about Damn was it was kind of like a mixture of both Good Kid, Mad
Mm-hmm.
City and like to Pimp a Butterfly. Because I think to Pimp a Butterfly just like he went like all the sounds in it was all like it was out of nowhere. I didn't expect any of that. But I think conceptually, oh shit, I don't know. Because I think, oh man, Good Kid, Mad City is really good with the whole like story.
Yep.
Um, yeah, Good Kid, Mad City is a whole ass movie. But To Pimp a Butterfly, I really enjoyed the whole Tupac
Yep.
um aspect to it and the like the whole metamorphosis of like you become like a something greater than you are.
Mm-hmm.
Um
And,
fuck man, it's just so hard. And then Damn is like you got to play that shit backwards
yep.
because it's like ugh, so good.
Yep.
So
I
good.
mean,
I'm so
and you
excited.
didn't even mention Section 80.
Section 80 is really good too, man. I'm not even mad at Section 80.
Uh,
So is that the five is Section 80, um,
Good Kid, Mad City,
Good
Pimp
Kid,
a
Mad
Butterfly,
City,
Damn, and
and
then
then
Mr.
say it
Morale
again?
and the Big Steppers.
What the hell?
I
Damn,
wonder.
we got
I wonder if it's gonna be a bunch of features.
I don't know. I don't know. And I like how I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. We don't know. What one thing I do know is I just wish that him and J Cole would have dropped the Jordan album.
Do you think it'll ever happen?
No, not at this
At,
point.
at this point, never. I mean, they're still alive. I
Yeah,
mean, it could always, it's not like not, a 0% chance.
I mean,
What percent
I didn't think
chance?
Kanye and Cudi were gonna drop an album when they dropped Kids See Ghost.
Yeah, that was really good. See, if that
I'll put it at 20%.
will the Clippers win a championship
Oh man, dude, don't do that to me.
before
Don't do that
Kendrick
to me.
and J.
Oh,
Cole drop a
before
joint album?
before
Yeah, like is the Clippers gonna win a championship before Kendrick and J. Cole drop an album? Or is Kendrick and J. Cole gonna drop an album first before the Clippers ever win an NBA
So what
championship?
happens if neither ever happen?
Then John's gonna be a really sad person. I'm like half sad. And the
I think
the half is because of J. Cole and Kendrick I don't
I
care
know,
about.
I know, I know. Believe me, I know. No, I think the Clippers want to tackle before Cole and Kendrick drop an
Ooh,
album
okay.
together,
So
at
what's
least.
what's the percentage of that? If the 20
25.
That's funny. Damn. Yeah, I really hope because like they were like I don't know. I think they'll do it at like a point where like nobody cares anymore
Yeah,
because
they'll
a
be.
lot of people really wanted that to happen and like especially uh when J. Cole rapped on the All Right beat and then
Yeah,
after that uh
I. But yeah, dude, I feel like we missed the chance to have our Kendrick and Cole album.
yeah, they'll do it in I'll put my money like 2035. 2035.
2035. That's when the album's gonna drop.
Yes. Give or take plus or minus a couple years, 2035, but within that range. In the 2030s for sure they'll
So we're
drop
gonna
it.
have to wait 13 years for Kendrick and Cole to drop the joint album.
Yeah, man, because like no one's gonna give a shit by then. And
Oh,
then
you think they're gonna be the culturally irrelevant?
no, they'll be from in 2030s, they'll be like what Snoop and Dre and Jay-Z are to us now. And then at that point, they'll be doing other endeavors, and we'll be like, oh damn, they finally did the thing.
I think I'd much rather get a second. I mean, at this point, I. What do you think? Do you think that's more likely than a second Black Hippie album?
Ooh. Yes, especially with Kendrick leaving TDE and like that's like TDE's four-headed dragon. So it's if Kendrick's leaving TDE, I think the it's a higher percentage of him doing a joint album. Well, no, no. Scratch all of that. I think it's a higher percentage that the Black Hippie album would come out before the J. Cole Kendrick album because those guys are like brothers. So I feel like that's more of a they could coordinate that better. And if anything, they already have enough songs in the vault to just drop one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I think yeah. So I think the Black Hippie has way more chance of dropping before Kendrick J. Cole.
interesting.
What do you think?
I think Black Hippie album is more likely than a Cole Kendrick album.
Yeah.
Although now that Kendrick's technically like on his own after this album drops, like, could you see him just being like, "Oh yeah, now we don't have to worry about labels. Let's make this album." Oh, you get definitely.
Yeah, probably. I think that's cool. I think it's is it more of like a financial move for him, like an independent kind of thing?
I think it's just to keep more money,
That's good.
gives him more freedom.
Financially. I like that. I'm here for more
I
freedom.
mean, there's a number. I guess we'll end it on this one. You know, with regards to like not getting a Black Hippie album, not getting the
Hmm.
Kendrick Cole album. Is
Hmm.
there an album that you've been waiting for that's never gonna happen, that you wish happened? Cause like I'll give you an example.
Okay.
I was going through the rabbit hole of TikTok,
Hmm.
and I came across a video talking about Dr. Dre's Detox
Mm.
and how that has never dropped,
Yeah.
and how people are still like to this day waiting for them to drop,
Oh,
waiting for them to drop this album.
yeah.
So like so it becomes one of those things where it's like, I doubt we're able to get Detox. That's not happening at this point.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. For me, I like this. I don't know if it's okay. So 05, 06, 07 ish, '08, Lupe Fiasco drops Food and Liquor. Like
Mm-hmm.
then after Food and Liquor, he drops The Cool. And then within this, like, there's like he has like the story of like the cool character of like how he came back to life and how he died as a drug dealer and he comes back to life. Within that, I guess like within the Lupe Fiasco fandom, he was supposed to drop LUP End. I guess that was like the whole thing where that was going to be his last album, but lasers happened after, and then it definitely wasn't LUP End. And I don't think that's a thing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But to your vein of like an album that's never gonna drop, that's what came to my mind right now was LUP End. So I think it's more of like a concept that he scrapped that I was excited for as
Mm-hmm.
like a young Lee, like a middle school, high school Lee.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, because I don't think that's a thing anymore. So it was like a concept that Lupe was gonna do that like I read on the internet that he was gonna do LUP End, and that's what I was really looking forward to, but it never happened, and I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
Yep. Which sucks because that would have been a hella good album.
Yeah, but Lupe's been coming out with music though, so I'm not mad at that.
And in like going back to Detox, Dr. Dre did release Compton in 2015.
Yeah, and he's still like super like producing a bunch of shit, so it's not like Dr. Dre's not making music. But I could understand the whole like the hype because like he even did say at some point like, "Yo, Detox coming," never came.
Yeah.
Maybe who knows, man?
Is
Detox will drop 2040.
you mean when you mean no Detox? What Detox will drop when Dr. Dre passes away and they find a bunch of music that hasn't been released.
He'll make it into an NFT. He probably already made it into an NFT right now. And
Oh,
then after that, the trigger is like when he passes away.
I
It
wouldn't.
that's when it comes out.
I wouldn't be mad if he made Detox and then did the same thing Wu Tang did.
Oh, I just hope like a douche doesn't buy it because like the Wu Tang thing where like they made that and then it was just like a douche that bought it.
Yeah.
I would, yeah, just make it NFT and then after that have the people own it. Shouts out Dr. Dre. Shouts out Kendrick Lamar. Say it, say it, say it. What's the name of the thing again? The his album?
Mr. Morale and the
Mr.
Big
Morales
Steppers.
and the Big Steppers. I am excited. And on that note, John, episode 30 motherfucking 4.
34. Bro. We on our way, man.
Shaq was a big stepper.
Nah, dude. Hakeem the Dream was definitely a big stepper.
Oh yeah, no, he was a smooth stepper. He had the dream shake.
Yep.
Damn. All right. Well, thanks for listening to episode 34, guys. Peace out.
Take care.